Welcome back, everybody. As promised, here are the battle decks. We have Tinkaton EX and Chen Pao EX. Now, I'm very familiar with this Chen Pao, and I'll save him for last so I can show you the deck that I use, the water deck. We'll go more extensive into how you can customize something like this if you were to happen to buy it. And as usual, let's just get right into it. I'm gonna do this one first because I'm not too familiar with this Pokemon, and we could just basically skim through and see what strategies, how to use this Pokemon to its fullest potential. Now, first things first. I was gonna read this one, but this is its most powerful evolution. So, it says it's a large metallic coin. This is not metallic. This is plastic. That's a nice giant EX, though. For the collection. We'll just leave it there for now. Like the other deck, was it Lycanroc? If I remember correctly, it comes with this is one side of it. It comes with a playmat, and this is the other side of it. Tells you, which is the reason why these come with the level 1 Pokeball. So this is perfect for starters. Now, this one, because it's a basic, I'm pretty sure that's why it's considered a level 1 play level. Perfect entry. But this one, which is what I want to get into first, you gotta get to stage 2 before you start really smacking the other Pokemon around. But like I said, we'll get into that right now. I was just comparing these specifics, as in this and this booklet that comes with it. The little informational thing here. It's basically like the V battle deck, the Lycanroc, pretty much exactly the same thing. And here is the deck. So yeah, which is why, that is the major reason why I believe this would be considered a play level 1, because it has everything that you need to get into it, especially if you don't know how to play. Not only, like I said or showed you, that it has the instructions so you know what to do during your turn, but it also has this really cool booklet that goes into everything. Like if you're just starting off. Wait a minute, I just noticed something. Oh my goodness, sorry. Yeah. So if you're just starting off, it shows you everything, how to read the cards, and pretty much goes in depth for the turns. And I'm pretty sure the other paper here that I threw to the side gives a little about the strategy. Wait a minute. Oh, here. I was reading one side and it has this, but okay, here we are on the other side. Tinkaton EX Battle Deck. Welcome to the Pokemon Ball. That's one big hammer. Your opponent will learn to fear the little Pokemon with the big hammer. Tinkaton EX has a 300 HP, which makes it difficult to knock out. With this deck, you'll want to draw as many cards as you can to increase the damage of the big hammer attack, and we'll get into that as we read along the cards. So far, let me see here. I think it's talking about the attacks. Here, let me get the other one. Big hammer or pulverizing press. Okay, let's see here. No, this is tricky choice, going after the big one, and draw. Okay, let's get into this strategy. Tricky choices. Drifblim's versatile curse spreading attack lets you put 8 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon however you like, meaning no damage goes to waste if you land a knockout in the process. Now, let's see here. Go after the big ones. If your opponent has a Pokemon with a big attack that needs a lot of energy, remember that Esparza's psychic attack does more damage for each energy attack your opponent's active Pokemon. And draw. The damage of Tinkaton CX Big Hammer attack is based on how many cards you have in your hand, so consider hanging on to your cards until you really need them. It's tempting to play a card as soon as you can, but patience can make this attack even more powerful. And that's the biggest reason why I picked it up, because this card being in the front, I read that, okay, yeah, I said I wasn't gonna get into it, but yeah, that it just already mentioned it. But the pulverizing press, it says this attack damage, where is it? I'm sorry. It's the first one, the big hammer. This attack does 30 damage for each card in your hand. Can you imagine that? Like, what's the most? I think I've had 12 cards in my hand once. I think that was the most. I think. But regularly, I mean, come on, you start off with 7. Let's just say you just put down 1 Pokemon. But like I said, okay, that's stage 2. See, that's stage 2. We're getting ahead of ourselves here. Okay, I just cracked open this. Let's get through the energy. And that's another thing. The amount of energy. Let's talk about that simple fact. Here it says, oh god, I threw the box out. Hold on, let me get a second. I just don't want to spend too much time. Okay, I didn't want to count them. It says it's 18 basic energy. 18 for me is way too much. Way too much. Just, no. From what I know, the pros usually have, I think, max 14? Was it 14 or 12? Something like that? Yeah, 18. Yeah, and I like to model my decks after the pros, because they're the ones winning all the matches, so you're doing something right. You gotta follow some kind of strategy. Okay, let's go through the Pokemon first and leave the more intricate play for later, because I'm pretty sure, as most decks, the trainers are the ones that do the heavy lifting. If you don't have a drawing Pokemon, and we'll get into that later. We'll see what we have here. Okay, so, okay. No, now stage 1. Okay, they give us a couple of extra, of course, but Flittle. Here we go. Tinkatink. Drifloon. 3 of those. Tinkatuff. There's stage 1. Put them along right there. Drifblim, stage 1 of this feller. And Espathra. Espathra? Okay. Let's start off with the basic. And we'll leave the best for last, because this is a Tinkaton deck. Let's see our backup. I'm not familiar with these. Flittle, okay. Spinning attack, 20. That's not bad. 1 energy. 20 damage, starting off, not bad. And then it's stage 1. We have Let's see, I'll show you this while I read it over here. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. And that also does 20 damage, like its basic version. But then, with 3, which would be easily, with the double energy, you could, like in 2 turns, you're able to use this. And that says, this attack does 50 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, not bad. So 30 plus 50 for each energy. That's a hitter in my book. This one will knock some things out. It'll cause some damage, ruffle some feathers. Okay, and let's see here. Flume with 2 energy, 10 damage. Not great, but you have something to throw at them. If anything else, I mean, just throw them at them. Here, knock it out. And then with 2 energy, this attack does 30 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Okay, there we go. Not great, but I mean, it's 70 HP. It would get knocked out pretty quick. Let's see, it's stage 1. Stage 1 with 2, you give 30 damage. Okay, not bad because you need 2 to begin with for the basic. So you automatically would already have that. And for either one of these attacks, you need 2. So automatically, once you evolve, you'd be able to do 30 damage, but then just 1 more, and it says Curse Spreading. Put 8 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. This would be a perfect one to whip out later on when your opponent has retreated some that you've caused some damage on, just to finish them off. And they're thinking, oh, you know, they're on my bench, they're safe. But these type of Pokemon, yeah, it could, because it says in any way you like. So you could attack the bench. It's, you know. Now, let's get into Tinkaton. Looks so sad with the big old hammer. So when, oh nice. Okay, look at that. Already. Draw a card. With 1 energy, you draw a card. With 2, Corkscrew Punch, 20 damage. Okay, not great. But then, I mean, you do get 4 of them. So you can get a couple of them knocked out. No biggie, because then you also get 4. Oh, wait a minute. No. I put it. You get 3. 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these, and then 3 of these? Really? Yeah. Okay, no biggie. All in all, they do give you this 1, because that would be the biggest heavy hitter. Because, like I said, if circumstances are right, this is a heavy hitter. It is totally a hitter. And this seems really nice just to finish ones off, because it's 8 damage counters. So for each counter, it's 10 damage. So that's technically 80 damage that you can disperse across the board, the bench, so to speak. You know, okay, not bad. Because all in all, this is the Tinkaton EX Battle Deck. So your ultimate goal is to get to that. The most devastating in my book, I think, would be, because okay, pulverizing press, you need an extra energy compared to the one I'm talking about, the big hammer. And it says this attack, and we're talking about pulverizing press, this attack max damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, not too bad, because you're dealing out 140. But now let's see here. Let's make the math. 30. whip out the calculator. Let's just say you do have 7 cards would be 210 damage. 7 cards. And that's just, okay, let's just say, like, best case scenario, you do have the 7 cards. That's 210 damage. And let's just say you're a real badass player. Now, this is where these come in. Because when you become a more versatile player, you find out that really this is, I mean, you could just wreck someone's world with the luck of the draw, number one. With the luck of the draw, if you get the cards you need when you need them. But other than that, you have to have the right trainers in there to back your Pokemon up. So in this case, because this is a Tinkaton EX again, battle deck, preferably, like I said, I would like to use the big hammer. So let's see what and how we can use from the supporters. Like, could we make this better? Or is this just as good as it could get? We'll see. Straight off the bat, this is great. Draw 3 cards. Heck yes. Heck yes. Heck yes. And that's how it should be. Heck yes. 4 of those. Oh, goodness me. That's something I would do. Definitely. They're the most... And that's how you do it. See? Perfect example. And this goes for everything. Like, let's just say you have a favorite Pokemon that you would like to use, and you're maybe in the back of your head you're thinking, oh, there's no way I'm gonna win with this. If you have the right backups, because even a backup Pokemon for whatever one you're wanting to be your heavy hitter, as long as you do it right, you're gonna win the match. You're gonna knock some other Pokemon out. Yeah, definitely. So, moving along. Great Ball. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Pokemon you find there and put it into your hand. Okay, see, that is the key. There's, I forget which one it was, but there's one that makes you put it onto your bench. Yeah, you don't want that with this. Oh, that is just perfect, 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 perfect. Oh, heck yes. Oh, little feller. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 5 cards. Not bad, not bad. That's if you have like 1 or 2 cards that you can't really use. Or let's just say you just didn't have 5. Well, there you go, you got 5. Not bad, not bad. All right, 2. Not bad at all. Now, let me see here. Yes, this is the one. I mean, I guess this could help you get... And it is an item card, not a trainer card. So these item cards, you can use as many as you want during your turn. A trainer card, so a supporter trainer card, can only use 1 during your turn. So you got to think about that one. Because you might want to use a boss's order, you know, knock a specific Pokemon out if you don't have something that'll disperse damage on the bench, like the Drifblim. And they give you 2 more of these onto your bench. Not bad, not bad. Now, oh yes, I like using these whenever don't have too many spaces for too many supporters, or I want to use other strategies. Sorry. Yeah, this is really useful because you can just get 2 supporter cards from your discard piled back into your deck. So hopefully they'll just pop back up whenever you need them. This one's great. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a supporter card. Find to put it there. Okay. Not bad. Oh, the switcheroo. What I like to call it, switcheroo. Oh man. Sorry. I'm all more busy into trying to read them. I'm not really paying attention over here. My apologies. But the switcheroo, I like to call this a switcheroo, not bad when you need to get your Pokemon into play or get it out of the way, or you don't have the energy required for it, because you do need a specific amount of energy on the Pokemon in order to retreat, in case you didn't know. And the last, see, this is what I mean. See, there's see, backup Pokemon. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. Not bad. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. If heads, during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from and effects to the... Okay. Not bad, but not great, because then with the second one, it would be 60 if you get heads. Basically, that's what it says. Oh my god, that's a trip. Okay, maybe he could have snuck in there. Maybe he's not supposed to be in there. I don't know. That looks like might be a little fluke. It's in the back, and it's not a psychic, and it doesn't seem to really help the strategy here. Just the 2 Pokemon, put them on your bench. Well, that's what this does over here. Oh no, this is 2 basic Pokemon. All right, that was weird. But see what I mean? Like I was gonna say before I tripped out, that was not a trainer card. But sometimes you only want to have 1, and in that case, that's where this would help you get that 1. Or if you really want to use, like, okay, let's just say you only can have 4. If you don't know that, you can only have 4 of any kind in your deck. Let's just say you used them all up. So then that's where this one will help you get a couple back. So it'd be like almost like having 6 in your deck, because it says 2 supporter cards. So if you're lucky enough to have these, because these are item cards at the same time, and you already use these, bam, again 4 of them into your deck. And if you're lucky, because you do shuffle them after every time, if you're lucky, bam, you get another one again, draw another 3 cards, and next turn draw another 3 cards, boom. And then of course, like I said, I mean, that's that from seeing the cards that they give us here. That would be the go-to strategy at this point, or the more obvious strategy. Other than that, you just want to attach the 3 energy and just start smacking away. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's not spend too much time on this, because the other one's gonna be, oh geez, it was too long. I'm thinking that was too long. I'm just gonna upload this and I'll just do the other one next. All right, enjoy.